Hello, friends. How's everybody's day been? It is evening here now. It's Tuesday, and my hair's it just does what it wants when it's curly. There's no rhyme or reason. What I wanted to talk about today was, what is reality? What do you think reality is? I'll leave it for a second, and if you're watching this, comment below, what you think reality is. How does reality happen? How do we create a different reality? Do you like the reality you're in? And I can ask you all these questions. And, if you're not saying yes, who are you blaming for your reality? Are you blaming other people? Chances are you are, or circumstances, if you're not happy with your reality. What reality is what we refer to it's like our 3D. So it's the physical senses, our senses in our body. That's our reality. How is it created? It's created through our perceptions. And, we can sit in reality and be like, no, it's not. It's not created by me. It's created by everybody else. You are the common denominator in your reality. So if you're not liking what you see, like my big curl on my head, if you're not liking what you see, we are trained in our mind in society to go outside of ourselves and change and manipulate and try to push and create a new outside of us. In reality sense, you need to go within. It's like my hair in the picture right now. I don't like what it's doing. Would I go to my camera and try to fix it on there? That's not gonna do anything. I need to go up here and fix it, right? And this is like the same, it's like the mirror of our reality. Reality is mirroring back to us things within us that are either awesome or need to be transcended. And I don't want to use the word healed because I'm really working to remove that from my vocabulary, because I find the word healing and healed creates a self-limiting belief where we always think there's something wrong with us. And in reality sense, there's nothing wrong with you. The only thing that is not working for you is your mind. What we think in our mind happens in our reality. And I'm going to give you a little consciousness exercise. So I want you to think about, what do I want you to think about? Think about a bird, some sort of a bird or some kind of animal. An animal, and think about not wanting to see it. And I guarantee you that bird, that animal will show up in your reality, unless it's something super exotic. But you may see it in your social media. You may see it in whatever. It may come to you through a friend. It may come to you through an advertisement where it's like, maybe I'll say something like blue elephant. I don't want to see a blue elephant. When I say I don't want a blue elephant or I don't want to see, what do you think about? A blue elephant. So this is when we talk about all is mind and their hermetic principles. When we focus on the things we don't want, we're actually creating more of that. We're sending out the energy to welcome more of that in, because our subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between nots and cans and can'ts. And it just is like, oh, you're putting energy into that. I'm going to bring more of that into your existence, or I'm going to bring more of what you don't want in, because a part of you, and I'll point at myself, a part of me needs to transcend that. What part of me is welcoming this in to shift a perspective within me? And this is the game of life. If you've ever read The Game of Life, I think Florence Scovel wrote, and I know Dolores Cannon has a book about Earth School, which is amazing as well. And the game of life is about working in our minds. This is what modern day witchcraft is. This is what manifestation is. It's all the same. Even if you are part of a religious diocese, when you pray, you are setting intention and working in your mind and trusting in a higher source. Whatever that source is, whatever name you give it, it's all the same. It's all the same. And you're creating your reality through it. So if you're focusing on what you don't want, I'm going to challenge you to begin to focus on what you do. Catch yourself when you're judging or not wanting or giving yourself a hard time, and move into a reality where you're like, well, that's not my truth. What do I want? What do I want to welcome in? And work with that on the opposite side. Work with the positives. Work with what you want to create instead of what you don't want to create. So many of us go through our lives being taught to fear, being taught to worry about the worst case scenario, to be taught to nitpick things to death. And that is just creating more of that discordant energy and welcoming in more things to fear, more things to, show us that we're disempowered or we're not lovable or we're not good enough or our voice doesn't matter. Instead of that, start saying to yourself, I matter. I'm amazing. I manifest instantly. I am powerful. I am knowledgeable. I get this. If you're struggling with something in school or at work or anywhere, start telling yourself, I get this, instead of I can't do this or I'm never going to get it. Simple shifts in perspective like that can change your life, because what you do is you open up to that source energy that we're all tuned into. Some of us just need to clean our antenna and our pranic tube and our pipe so we can allow it to flow through, because we're all amazing creators. We're all amazing manifestors. We're all amazing magicians. We're all of that. Nobody is better than you. We're all a little bit different in our talents, but nobody is better than you at you. And I'll give you that. I want you to sit on that tonight. So work with that. Work with the positives in your life. This is how we shift perspectives. This is how my course, The Portal, goes through 8 weeks of digging into this and really aligning with this. So I want you to be empowered. I want you to know your power. I want you to understand your power. I want you to embrace it and not be afraid of it, because we all have it. You have it. And like I said before, I'm not going to go to my screen and fix my hair. And that's what we do when we're trying to manipulate and change on the outside and get other people to change externally. If you don't like your relationship with somebody or the way they're treating you, go inside and start to talk to yourself and talk to them in your mind the way you want them to be. And life shifts so quickly when you begin to do this. You just have to believe it. You just have to believe it. That is my very pragmatic approach at manifesting and shifting your life. If you'd like more videos like this, they're on my YouTube, Becky Lee Soul Alchemy. Go subscribe if you'd like. Follow, share. I post everything on there. If you need some extra help, I offer one-on-one guidance to really dig in and remove those limiting beliefs that you may hold. What is holding you back? What is blocking you from your highest potential? Or I also offer groups. I have my 8-week, 1 hour a week class called The Portal, starting on the 16th. It's 1 hour a week. We go through many different topics over 8 weeks. Activations, meditations, go through coursework. Also on Sunday, Full Moon Healing Circle. All over Zoom, and they're amazing. So if you need a little healing and balance in your life, come join us on Sunday. All the information is in my link tree or in the events tab. If you can't find, if you're having a difficult time locating it, send me a message and I will pass along the information. Anyway, I love you. Thank you for watching. And like I said, comment below what you think reality is. Share your perspective. Have a great one. Bye.